Max loved them too. One day, while the old man was busy with his garden, he saw Max excitedly digging in the dirt. This made the old man very curious, so he started digging in the same spot with his shovel. The old man's wife heard Max's excited barking and came out to see what was going on. It didn't take long before the man's shovel hit something hard.
I think you found something, honey.
What the old man found was an old chest. Curiously, he opened the chest and saw that thousands of gold coins were shining brightly in it.
Ah, this must be a dream.
We're rich. I can't believe it.
All thanks to this smart dog. Come here, Max. Well done, boy.
However, the old couple did not realize that the young man, who was their next-door neighbor, saw everything that had happened.
A smart dog that finds a treasure. Let's see if you can find a chest full of gold for me, too.
At night, the envious neighbor sneaked in through the old couple's window.
Oh, they're sleeping.
The old couple was in a deep sleep. The neighbor used dog treats to get Max to follow him.
Gotcha.
And he took Max out of his house in the middle of the night and kidnapped him. The next day, when the old couple woke up, they could not see Max at home.
Max! Come here, boy. Oh, my baby, where are you?
As the old couple went out into the garden to look for Max, the envious neighbor saw the agitated couple.
Hi, neighbor. Is your dog missing? Yes, neighbor. We looked everywhere, but we can't find Max. Did you see him? Yes. He was running towards the city in the morning after a cat.
The old couple went to the city to look for their dog, but the envious neighbor had hidden the dog in his own house, and once the old couple was gone, he took the dog to his own garden.
Right this way to my garden.
Holding tight to the chain so that the dog could not escape.
Come on, clever dog. Dig until you find a treasure, otherwise you'll never see your owners again.
Max started sniffing sadly. After a while, he stopped and started barking persistently.
Aha, right here? Okay.
The neighbor thought the dog must have found something, so he started digging right away. And sure enough, he also found a huge treasure chest.
Here's a chest even bigger than my neighbor's. Good job, clever dog.
The neighbor took the chain off and left the dog back in the old couple's garden. When the old couple returned home sadly, their dear dog Max barked to greet them.
Max? Oh, here you are. We were so worried about you, Max.
In the evening of the same day, the envious neighbor came to the old couple's house with great greed.
I'm so glad you found your dog. I'm sure you must have been very tired looking for him. How about I take the dog for a walk today so you can rest?
How thoughtful of you, neighbor. Max is a very affectionate and friendly friend. Of course you can go with him for a stroll.
The envious neighbor called Max. Max took a few steps forward and started talking.
This man is bad. I will never go anywhere with him.
Seeing the dog talking like a human, the envious neighbor was stunned.
What? How can your dog talk?
The old couple did not hear Max's voice. But only heard his barking, so they thought the neighbor must have been teasing.
If by talking you mean barking, then yes, he spoke. But all dogs bark. Why are you surprised by this?
But he didn't bark. He spoke like a human. I swear to you. Maybe it's you that needs some rest, my neighbor. Come by later when you've rested, and then you can walk Max.
The envious neighbor returned home in a daze. As soon as he woke up the next day, he went to the old couple's house again.
I came to apologize for yesterday. I'm better today. Where is Max? Oh, I'm glad you're recovering, neighbor. Max! Come on, boy!
Max came running, and when he saw the neighbor who was cruel to him, he spoke again.
That envious bad neighbor, what are you doing here again?
The neighbor could not hide his surprise. He broke out in a cold sweat.
What? No, he spoke again. Your dog is speaking just like a human again.
However, the old couple heard Max just barking normally.
My neighbor, you might want to see a doctor. You two are in on this. Witchcraft, wizardry, and your magic dog is making me look crazy. I know it.
Max is just a regular dog. My husband and I are not wizards or witches.
I know your magic dog found a chest full of gold in your garden. But that was just luck, neighbor. I know it wasn't just luck, and I'll prove it. And I'll